EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Cleveland and the newly named Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. We are just about set to get the festivities started, and off we go on this Christmas Eve. A return now from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started, and they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They bring Judy in motion. He's got a receiver wide open, left side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. And the Texans will take over possession here at the 44.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. Not. On that one, maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given. But it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills, and you saw him on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup.
He's got his man, right side, it's complete. Number 14 with a pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
On play action, Stroud. A dive and a catch. Incredible. 18 yards on the pickup there. 1st down for Houston.
Doesn't it seem like that every time we see a highlight reel catch, they love showing the wide receivers and the running backs, but Let's give a little love to the big tight end. I mean, what an athletic play. Understanding that ball was down and away, you've got to lay out to secure it. And not only is he able to get his hands under it and catch it initially, but he's able to survive the ground, and that's a big-time play.
Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Throwing on second down, Stroud. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. And he's going to be taken down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
And that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
So push back to the 11-yard line for second and goal.
Here we go, let's go.
On the bootleg, it's Stroud. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Texans. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Texans will take a 7-0 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. A safe kick taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. First and 10. The tight end going in motion to the left. Back to throw here. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. That's the linebacker, Christian Harris. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick them, they turn it into a pick six.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
The extra point from Carty is good. And the Texans move out on top, 14-0. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 44-yard line.
Sack! Panther 60, Panther 60, Buffalo 18. Check smash, street, hey, smash Bronco. Ready?
Right back to the air following that pick six. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter. Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Check that, street, go, Reed, go. Check, go.
He'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
Cougar 19. Head the street. Head the street. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Go.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 11-yard line.
Now, faking the give. Now he'll carry that ball loosely, and it is out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. He'll take him down at the 3-yard line.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Check. Hurt. Hurt. Hut, hut.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Jerry Jeudy, touchdown Browns. Not going for 2, they'll kick the point after. He's got it. And the Browns are on the board. It's now 14-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here we go.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Oh, he pumps up the football. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's 1st and goal. It is a big-time play for Houston. A gain of 69 yards. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And nothing develops there. It'll stay right at the 5-yard line. No gain on that one. 2nd and goal. A carry now for Edmonds. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Line of scrimmage, the 3. 3rd and goal.
All right.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Greg, offensive coordinator's script the start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive, they've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, if they continue to build on this lead here early, it's going to be a long day for this defense.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Downs goes in motion. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Check, Bobcat, check. Here we go, here we go.
They'll look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Back to the air one more time. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
48-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. So on fourth down, the lefty, Corey Bojorquez to punt for Cleveland. Rashid Shaheed back to return this one. And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Stroud to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. George Karlaftis, the former Boilermaker, in there for the sack.
Finally, this defense has been searching for a big play after giving up 2 touchdowns on the previous 2 drives. They're going to need more of that. They have to find more impactful plays that end drives and get the ball back to their offense.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Just take what the defense is giving you. And you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He finds Austin with the grab. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Texans first down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
On first down, it's Stroud. That is caught downfield. It's Shaheed. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Now a give to Gibbs, running right. Space hard to come by there. Tackle made right around the 40-yard line. Here's second and 9. Now Stroud. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Third and long. From the gun, here's Stroud. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
Let's go now.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Off balance throw. It's complete. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Downs goes in motion. Third and a yard.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hurt.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Go. Cowboy 80. Go.
He'll drop to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the...
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked by the rookie out of Colorado.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
On the quick, right?
Here's Stroud. He's going to let this one go deep. That is brought in. And he will score. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Texans. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The extra point from Carty is good. And the Texans add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Ready.
They bring Judy in motion. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's to the left side and taken in by Downs. Now a 3rd and 2. Now faking the give. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a 1st down.
Ready? Set. 70 Lion. Street. Hut.
He'll look to throw. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Set up. Panther 60. Hey, smash Bronco. Go.
Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. So at halftime, it's the visitors, the Texans, out in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Calvin Austin now from his own end zone. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Back to throw. Stroud. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
On the ground is Edmonds. He's able to get away for one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
On play action, Stroud. And this will be incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Okay, break.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hey, check that. Street. Get up.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Now they'll set up to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
Ready? Cougar 19. Cardinal.
Here's a designed run.
Another carry for the running back. He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
Go! Smash! Panther Street! Check go!
They'll look to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the 2nd half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air.
He is in. Gosh down. Touchdown, Cleveland. Extra point attempt still to come. He's got it. And the Browns are able to edge a bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Calvin Austin now from his own end zone. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run it here with Edmonds. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
There's 2 big key pieces the way you want to evaluate quarterbacks in the NFL, Mike, is the first one, how do they operate on 3rd down? But the second one, how do they throw the ball when it's not a clean pocket? And you saw here, the ability to be on time and accurate through contact, that's what separates the good ones from the rest, and that was a big-time throw right there. Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points. It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
A second down throw for Stroud. Quickly to the outside and complete. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Here we go.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. They gain 18 yards on that one. First down for Houston.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
They'll come up now for second down and 4. Man in motion, heading left. Edmonds from the pistol. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. Into space. 13 yards the gain, down to the 13-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. And now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Okay, ready?
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Quick throw, taken in, and he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Texans 35, Browns 14.
Here we go. Ready?
Off play action, he'll set up to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Texans force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They'll begin here on the ground. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9.
On the quick, right? Nike taxi. Hey.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Ward. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Well, what this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth, he certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway. Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
He's got room at the 30. And he'll be taken down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Back to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Now a handoff running right. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Cowboy 80. Go trap. Go trap. Let's go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Oh,
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Here we go, let's go.
Now a give on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes 3rd down.
Here we go. Good.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top of the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
All right.
His pass taken in by Shaheed. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Now, this way. Hey, uno. Nike taxi.
Stroud to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
All right.
Now a run on 1st down.
The ball carried by number 14. On the 17-yard line.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he'll get it down to the 12. And that'll give him a new set of downs from in close.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Here's a run going left. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
All right.
Now, Stroud. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Texans. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Cardi now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
14. Kaimi Fairbairn at the kickoff for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. He'll drop to throw. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a 1st down. Downs goes in motion. And a nice defensive play there coming through to make the play in the backfield. Now, faking the give. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
70 Lions. Lion.
He'll look to throw. Pass right side to Downs. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. A gain of 26 yards, and the decision to go for it winds up being a good one. They'll look to throw again. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now. And it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down.
Gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 11.
There's that man again. Another catch.
Seemed to me, Mike, before that ball was even snapped, the quarterback had already made up his mind. I'm throwing the ball to the tight end no matter what the look is, and he's counting on the big body picking up the rest after the catch, and even though he's able to secure the ball, nice job by the defense keeping him short of the sticks.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And more of the same. Another interception. That's the linebacker, Christian Harris.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
On the quick, right?
So it's a win for the visiting Texans. And this long winning streak showing no signs of slowing down. They put one more in the win column with yet another solid performance here.